Welcome to the Geek Static. This is a book review of Red Rising. Red Rising was written by Pierce Brown. The book was published in 2014 and is book one in a series, originally a trilogy, but eventually turned into a full-blown series. Now, this book still very popular all over Instagram and TikTok, so I thought I'll go ahead and give it a shot. So before I get into my overall thoughts, here is a brief summary. In this science fiction futuristic tale, the people are divided by colors, not by the colors of their skin. It is a social class ranking, golds being the superiors, reds being the lowest of the low. We start off with this red group, a hard-working people believing that what they are doing will excel mankind into the future. They are on Mars, they are trying to get it prepared for other humans to come and live on the planet. Darrow, a young married man, is pushed to his limits by one of the upper-class gold overlords, resulting in a life-changing event for Darrow. There is a group of Reds seeking justice for the way that they are treated. Darrow, will he rise up from the Reds and prepare for an eventual rebellion? Well, you've got to read the book to find out. And now for my overall thoughts of Red Rising. I thought this book was fine. It wasn't my favorite book. I don't understand the hype behind it on social media. People are talking about it like it's the greatest thing ever. They're talking about it like it was released yesterday, and it was published back in 2014. But the book, it wasn't bad. It was fine. It does remind me, this might be a weird take, but it reminds me of like Hunger Games meets Star Wars. You've got this dystopian future controlled by the elite and the government. You've got different planets. It's futuristic, it's sci-fi, and you've got this birth of a rebellion. The introduction in the book was great. The author did a good job developing motivation for the main character very quickly. The story takes an exciting turn when we find out that the Reds, which are this group of low-class citizens, they're on Mars. They believe they're alone, paving the way for the eventual establishment of mankind to live on the planet Mars. Well, it turns out that there's already a society thriving on the planet just out of sight of the Reds. The book also starts off with these heavy fantasy vibes before shifting into sci-fi, but the two remain tightly knit throughout the whole book. The book was full of action, it's tragic, it's turning out to be a pretty massive story, so I'm looking forward to reading the rest of this trilogy, possibly the whole series if the trilogy turns out to be good. So do I recommend that you pick up and read Red Rising? Well, if you like dystopian YA, then I think you'll like this. Now, someone did argue with me already on a different platform saying, this book isn't YA. Kind of feels like it, though. I think that's probably the Hunger Games vibes that I get from it. Just that same sort of a formula makes me think YA. But, yes, I think you should read this one if you like dystopian YA stuff. So, there you go. As for the rating, I will give this book a B. And that'll do it for this book review. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, let me know if you've read this book in the comments down below. Have a good one.